thank you for those who have requested this short video on Wild Thing Pose. Wild Thing Pose in Sanskrit is called Camatkarasana, and also it's known as flipping the dog. So I'm going to talk you through the benefits of this posture and how you can get into it via 3 different routes. First route is going to be just literally sitting down, seated. Second route is going to be via Vashisthasana, side plank, and the third route is going to be via 3-legged dog, which we do in our yoga flows. So the benefits of this posture, essentially it really helps to strengthen the shoulder, it really helps to open the hips and open the chest and strengthen the upper back. So you do need to have strong arms and strong shoulders to get into it, but actually it's really important that you know how to set up the pose. So let me talk you through the first way of getting into the posture. So plant yourself on the floor, just follow with me as we go. Essentially you're going to be seated, your hand is going to be on the floor, you want to line up through your wrist, your elbow and your shoulder, and then your inner foot is on the floor. So you straighten your leg and you're placing your I've got my left leg here is in the mid part of my right thigh. So halfway down my thigh I'm placing my foot. From here, focus back onto the arm. So you're going to be spreading the arm, your fingers out. So you're going to be really pushing the weight into your fingertips and your knuckles. And then you want to externally rotate the arm. As you externally rotate the arm, it really helps the shoulder to go into place. And then as you push up through the hand, you externally rotate. And as I'm doing that, I'm lifting through the inside of my foot. I'm pushing my hips up, I'm externally rotating, my hip is lifted, my chest is lifting as I continue, and I raise my arm towards my ear and see how far I can press into the outside of my inner foot, the inside of my leg. So my inside of my foot is pressing down into the floor as I'm lifting my hips off the floor, externally rotating my arm, pushing into my hand, lifting my arm overhead towards my ear. And as I do that, I'm lifting my upper back and lifting my chest. Okay, that's option 1, then come down. Secondly, we can go into that posture via side plank. So go into your Vashisthasana, side plank. So again, you're stacking and you're lining up the legs, the knees, the hips and the shoulders. Vashisthasana. Should have wore a bobble, my hair's in the way. So you're stacking the hips. Again, you're externally rotating. So you're bringing your bicep forward, your tricep wraps back. And then the top leg lifts and you're placing your weight onto your tiptoes, halfway down the thigh again. When you're in this position, start lifting the chest, lifting the hips. As you lift the hips and lift the chest, bring the hand towards the ear. Keep externally rotating the upper arm of your, this time is my right hand, overhead. And release. And stretch it forward. And also what we do in our yoga poses is we go into Wild Thing from 3-legged dog. So let me just show you that transition. Onto your hands and knees, and then push up into your downward facing dog first of all. And so in my downward facing dog, I'm going to lift my left leg. Lift my left leg to 3-legged dog. And if you remember, these poses are also called flipping the dog. So think of 3-legged dog and then flipping the dog. So you're going to bend the knee. As you flip, you're bringing your foot onto the floor, tiptoes onto the floor. This arm sweeps, keep the arm close to the head and the ear as you open the chest towards the ceiling. And again, you're externally rotating the upper arm. And pushing the hips high, opening the hips, opening the chest. And then exhale as you lower down and bring yourself forward. And there are your 3 options to get into Wild Thing pose. I hope that was helpful. If you need any more help or assistance, please feel free to get in touch. And in the meantime, have a lovely day. Thank you. Namaste.